Hey guys, Seb here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make a stopwatch using the Computercraft mod. Now, this is actually the stopwatch that I'm using in my EMC race series, so if you wanna go check that out, I'm gonna put an annotation at the top. Yeah, let's just see how it works. Basically, you're gonna have a clock that's running, and then a lever or a lever that you can hit, and then the clock should stop. Right, first of all, I'm just gonna show you, I'm just gonna turn it on for you guys to see how it works, and then afterwards we're gonna look at the code. Right, oh wait, let me just do something really quickly. I basically set it to start at something other than 0. There we go. Okay, so it starts at 0, it counts up in seconds, then minutes, then hours. Yeah, that's basically how it works. I've been having quite a few problems being able to get the 2 zeros there instead of just 1. And actually this clock only goes up to 10 hours. Well, it goes further than 10 hours, but then it says like 0:10 or 0:11, which looks a bit odd, but it's just like I wasn't actually able to code it any better. Yeah, let's look at the code real quickly. First of all, I have a disk drive here with a floppy in it. Yeah, basically I just did that to make sure that I wouldn't lose any data. Oh yeah, let me just demonstrate. When you hit the lever, the clock stops. There's a bit of a delay, but it's alright. It basically just terminates the program. Right. Okay, let's go in and look at it. One thing to note, I will put a world file, and yeah, I'll add the world file for you guys to download so that you can go look at the code yourself and even use it if you don't know how to program in Lua or don't know how to program at all. Then you can just like copy what I did. Just copy my code if you want to use this. But if you're actually interested in how it works, I'm just gonna explain really quickly. I'm really not a good programmer. This is one of my first actual like programs that I've written. So the quality is definitely not amazing at all. It's really simple, and there are a lot of mistakes everywhere and unnecessary T's. Right, let's go into it. So basically this part that's here just states that if s is less than 10, that means a one-digit number, then s should equal 0 and then s. So basically when it goes from 0 to 9, it says 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. It's basically how that works. The next part we have here basically states that if if the redstone input on the right is true, then set the x to 3. If it's not true, set it to 0. Basically what this does is, if x is 3, then it'll stop the whole process. That means the clock will stop running. Yeah, so basically that's how that works. These are just the monitor features. So the monitor peripheral.wrap top basically just wraps everything in the console to the top monitor. Yeah, mon is a variable, so you just set it to peripheral.wrap top. So mon.set text scale sets the text scale to 3. Set the cursor position to 1 and 4. And then every time it basically just clears it. So it'll run through the whole program down to here once, then it'll clear it and run it once more. If I didn't have the clear in there, let's just go down here. If I didn't have the clear part, then it would just keep running and then write it underneath what was already there. Yeah. So after it's cleared the screen, it basically just writes what it's supposed to do, which is the time elapsed and the time, and then it clears it, sets the cursor position to the correct place again, and clears it again. So that's how that works. Yeah, okay, so m is the variable for minutes. So yeah, monitor.write 0 hour, the colon 0 minute colon seconds. Otherwise, if minutes is more than 10, then you just leave out the 0 in front of the M, basically. So 2 different ways of adding the 0 in front of the seconds and the 0 in front of the minutes. Hope that makes sense. Yeah. Then the next part, it just sets the cursor position to 1, 2, and sets the text scale again just to make sure it's fine. That's actually not needed, I believe, but anyways. Yeah, and it just writes time elapsed. Then after that, it sets seconds to s+1. So basically, yeah, time passes. It sleeps 1 second, and then if second is less than 59. No, if it's more than 59, basically when it hits 60, it'll set S to 0 and M to M+1. So the minutes will go up at that point, and the seconds will go back to 0 and start running up to 59. And that's basically the same for the minutes. So if the minutes are more than 59, then set minutes to 0 and set hours to H+1. Yeah, so the program will run. It'll run through, do all these things, and it'll just like keep looping while x is less than 2. Yeah, the lever, when it's turned on, it'll set x to 3, so then it won't actually run anymore. It'll stop running and terminate the program. Unfortunately, what I really wanted to happen was that when you hit the lever, oh, that's a weird lighting glitch. Anyways, I really wanted it to be so when you hit the lever, for the first time it will make it stop. That's really annoying. Let me just go put smooth lighting on, see if it fixes it. Yeah. When you hit the lever, I basically wanted it to stop, and then when you hit it again, start, for the clock to start again. But it doesn't work that way. Right, so you see the clock, wait, what? Oh yeah, let's turn it on. Run the program once more. Okay, so when the program's running, when I hit the lever, basically, it just sends a redstone signal to the side of the computer. When the redstone signal, every time it runs through the program once, it checks to see if the redstone signal is on or off. If it's off, it'll keep running. If it's on, it'll stop. Unfortunately, it stops, but then what I wanted it to do was for the program to keep running and keep checking to see if it's on, so that when you turn it off again, it would start up again. But it doesn't for some reason, because it terminates the program when it receives the signal. If any of you guys know how to fix that issue, how to improve on it, please do tell me in the comments, or write a video response if you want to. Yeah, it really does help me a lot, as I'm kind of a noob at both programming and Computercraft. And this took me actually like a really long time to do because I'm not very good at it. But yeah, I thought it was quite neat. It looks alright. And yeah, if you're wondering, the gold parts is just like covers and cover strips around the computer. So yeah, that's about it. Also, if you have a fix for the hour thing, wait, let me just see if I can set. I'm just gonna go set the hours to set hours to 9, set minutes to 52, 58, let's say, and then take out the sleep part. This will basically run at like super speed, because it takes out the waiting part. And then you'll be able to see what happens when it gets a problem. Right, okay, yeah, you'll basically be able to see what happens when it gets above 10. I just did a derp. Oh, 8. Oh god. Hours 9 minutes to 58, not 8. There we go. Okay, let's see what happens. And now, as you see, it says 0:10, which is unfortunate because I don't really want the 0 to be there. But then again, I guess you could say it's just preparing for 100 hours. But yeah, if you have a fix for that, that would be awesome. I actually tried fixing it, but it kept giving me an error, and I didn't know why. So yeah, if you could fix that, it's awesome. If you know how to, like fix the redstone part of it, that would be awesome too. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and please comment, rate, subscribe, all the business. I put out videos regularly with all these different kind of tutorials for many different mods and Tekkit specifically. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, do all that stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.